Hi, I'm Marie-Ève. I've been a widowed for the past 8.5 years. Let me tell you my opinion on your video here. Little video. You're a judgmental bitch. You are a judgmental bitch. I'm just gonna say it plain and clearly. You have not gone through grief. You have not lost somebody that you love. And if you did, and you're still sad about it and crying and not living your life, you're the problem, not her. She lost her. My husband passed away when I was 32 with 2 babies in my arms. My mom passed away when I was 27. 2 grief, 2 different one. My mom, I was still able to live. My husband, and I didn't see. When my mom, my life was not like, oh my God, I need to live now. Okay, my mom is just my mom. She passed away. Okay, it happened. When my husband died of cancer, I cannot even imagine my husband being shot in front of me because it could have been me. Could have been her. Could have been. Cancer was in my family, not his, and he's the one who got cancer and died of it. Okay? So imagine a bullet. He got shot. She doesn't even know. I can only imagine how unsafe in her body she must be feeling. But you know what? Grieving your husband doesn't mean you stop fucking living. Because her husband is dead, she's still fucking alive. Your problem is that you're dead inside of your body who's alive. Instead of you going to fucking live your dream life, what are you doing? Commenting on a widow's grieving process. My first year as a widow, I was happy. Not because it was dead. We're not happy our husbands are dead. We're not cruel. So, except we chose to be happy amidst our circumstances. Because the truth is, you have full power on how you see life. My husband said, I don't have control that I have cancer. I don't have control, I might die. But I have control of my attitude and I choose to be happy. And guess what? I don't have control, I'm a widow. But I have control of my attitude and I choose to fucking be happy. Because I only have one life. And she went through the loss of somebody very important. That doesn't mean she's gonna stop herself from living her dreams. She knows way too fucking well that she could be next, that she could die next. That time is not guaranteed. The problem is not her who's on a fucking stage living the life of her dream because her husband can't. Actually, that's really honoring her husband because her husband saw the beauty in his wife. He saw how fucking amazing she is, and now she's living the way he saw her. Fucking icon. Her husband saw her as a fucking icon. God sees her as a fucking goddess. And she's fucking embodying the goddess. Because God, when he takes something away, is giving us something even better, which is self-love and his love. And I'm not Christian, I'm not Catholic, I'm spiritual as fuck, but I am not the Bible, I don't give a shit, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But I do believe in a power that we're all consciousness of God. And if you cannot accept that a widow who lost her husband is still happy right now and enjoying her life, it's because you don't get the fucking concept that when you lose somebody that dear, that close to you, you kind of go into like, oh, okay, I don't know how long I have to live. I'm gonna enjoy every fucking minute. No more, I'll do it next year because you don't fucking know that you're gonna be there next year. The problem is not that she's on stage, and I know it's not her, but that she's on stage talking and being all over the news. The problem is that you're still home, sitting on your big fucking ass, watching the news, doing nothing to improve your own life and living your own fucking dream. You would be in the audience of watching her live her dream while you're dreaming about, what can I do of my fucking miserable life other than shitting on other people's grief? Because grief comes in waves. And because she's not crying on the fucking stage and she's dancing and sharing everything, sometimes she'll have emotion, obviously. But because she's not like, oh my God, for the rest of her life, she's a widow, she's a fucking human. She's gonna find love again. She's gonna remarry again. Can guarantee you that. She's gonna be on all the fucking stage and you're gonna find her disgusting because what you see in her is your own fucking mirror, baby. What you don't like in others is what you repress in yourself. And so if you think that being a widow means fucking just crying for the rest of your life and never finding happiness and that your husband wants to see you suffer and be sad for the rest of your life, man, change husband because your husband is fucking shitty. If you're the wife who's like, dear honey, when I die, you're not gonna remarry, you're a fucking asshole. Because that means you don't understand. Somebody is not gonna stay alone. You want them to suffer for the rest of their life so that they prove that they miss you? Her being alive is honoring her husband who cannot party anymore, who cannot go and change the world. She's honoring her word to her husband and to herself. Because before being with him, she was a woman before that. And now that he's gone, she was somebody with him. And now grief has changed her for the best because we always are improving. Now everything that she couldn't be, now she can be. She's allowing herself to be. I know, guilty of that. Was fucking codependent. But because my husband was alive, I didn't want to say anything about his family that could create conflict in my family. Stuff that like I deserve better. I wasn't sharing anything because I love my husband, but also I didn't want to lose him. When he died, I can guarantee you my family does not recognize me. Everybody's fucking blocked. All the shitty people that couldn't speak before. All their shitty behavior. Not people. People are not shitty. Their behaviors are. Fucking blocked, cut off. His family do not have access to my kids. You want to disrespect me when he was alive? After he was alive? Well, now I can speak for myself. Fuck that shit no more. And I'm on TikTok. I've been blasted just like you guys are blasting her. I've been blasted for being the widow who had all this money and inheritance and I burned through it. Because I took care of my kids, my family, and I made choices that they would not have made. Are you happy you say God killed your husband for to give you a husband a better thing? Yeah, it's my belief because I believe God does not remove to punish me or to punish my husband or my kids. We deserve the best in life. And unfortunately, if he wasn't the best, God said, I got better. I gotta accept the choice. I cannot change the fact that he died. And I was fucking loyal. So the douchebag here is not Erica who's having fun on a stage while grieving in our own private home. Because I can tell you, people didn't see me cry by emptying fucking shower hot water, like hot water tanks after hot water tanks for the past 8 years. And because I'm here on TikTok, smiling, sharing, even when I live in a fucking camper, 19-foot camper with my 2 kids the past 2 years. Having a nomad life because I didn't have enough means to be in an apartment. I still smiled through it. Made it look like it was a choice. Because I still went and lived a bunch of my dreams. The problem is not that she's living her dreams and she's having a time of her life. She deserves that after what she went through. She fucking deserves to have compassion. She fucking deserves to be happy in what she can find comfort and happiness. Because I can tell you, the worst for her and her grief is yet to come. This is my 9th Christmas without my husband. It's been the hardest. First one, okay. It's weird. I have buddies like, the first one is the hardest. No, really not. Actually, the second one was harder than the first. Because you're not in shock anymore. You're not as like, fully like fight or flight mode. And I got into depression year 4. Give her a break. Give yourself a break, guys. She deserves it. Her husband got fucking shot in the neck in front of everyone. And try to grieve. You guys, when you grieve, you just close your phone and you can't even be seen with your real fucking names and your real pictures. And she does. So she's more brave and courageous than any of you on this page blasting her. She survived what you guys fear the most, losing your partner. And she's still here kicking. So the problem is not that she's having fun, is that she's outshining all of you who all say, this person died so many years. I still lost my mom. It's been 20 years and I still have a hard time. And she's showing it after 3 months. She's choosing different than you being victim of your circumstances. She's choosing to be empowered. God is giving her gift, and she's taking them. Now about be inspired by what she's doing and go live your fucking dream instead of being hiding behind your screen, bitching about her while you're just like shitting on your little tiny toilet in your little tiny apartment.